Reduce visibility. What can you do to manage the effects of hazardous weather on your visibility and your vehicle's traction? Describe how to use the IPDE process to manage risk in situations involving poor visibility. Whenever visibility is reduced, drivers need more time to use the IPDE process and apply zone control driving techniques. You can maintain a safe intended path of travel by slowing down, scanning, predicting, deciding, and executing. It's important to keep your windows clean because dirty windows will reduce your visibility. Moisture forming on the inside of your windshield can make the difference between safe, low-risk driving and colliding with another vehicle. Turn on your front window defroster, switch on your rear defogger, or use the air conditioner or heater if it will help. Open the windows as needed. By keeping the windows clear, you can improve your ability to identify, especially at night. Your windshield wipers won't be able to clean the entire windshield. Explain what you can do to help others see you at dawn and dusk. Sun glare. At times, the sun can create severe and blinding glare conditions. By driving with low beam headlights on all the time, you help other drivers see you. The brightest day will create the darkest shadows. With severe glare situations and the sun behind you, other drivers might miss seeing your signal or even seeing your vehicle. Describe the special techniques you can use for night driving. Low levels of light at night severely limit your ability to use the IPDE process. Driving at dawn without headlights can set many traps. How would you manage risk if the oncoming driver was not using their headlights? When driving with your headlights on at night, use high beam headlights to see farther down the road. Use low beam headlights in bad weather. I'm going to explain about the high beams real quick. You really don't need to use your high beam headlights unless you're by yourself out in a country road that's not lit. Okay. And lots of times, people will flash the high beams to indicate maybe, I know I used it the other day. There was a dog that had gotten loose and was running the road. And so as I turned the curve, I met an oncoming car and I flashed him down because I didn't want the dog to get hit. And everybody was slowing down. Sometimes you can do that. Just make sure that you're not driving with your high beams on because it really does blind the oncoming drivers. Explain the procedure to use at night when encountering an oncoming driver who fails to use low beam headlights. If you see oncoming high beam headlights, ask yourself, is the oncoming driver far enough away to respond to you? Is the oncoming driver closer and still using the high beam headlights? Could you be blinded by bright oncoming headlights? Is it possible you will encounter a hazard to the right after the oncoming vehicle? All right, in this picture, the oncoming car has on its high beam headlights. How much you have to adjust to a situation beyond the headlights? What I would do is I would fixate on the white marking, pavement marking. Adjust your eyesight to there. That'll keep you in your lane and on the road. Overdriving your headlights means driving at a speed that makes your stopping distance longer than the distance lighted by your headlights. Make sure you do not overdrive your headlights, especially in bad weather on a slick road. To check if you're driving within the range of your headlights, pick a fixed checkpoint ahead. The instant the checkpoint appears in the area lit by your headlights, count off 4 seconds. Check your vehicle's position. When you have just reached your fixed checkpoint, you can assume your stopping distance on dry pavement is within the range of your headlights. Adverse weather can increase the risk of being unable to see your surroundings and being seen by other drivers. Postpone driving until the weather clears. In this picture, you can see there's actually a truck there. Doesn't look like they have any lights on, and you can see an oncoming car that does have some lights on. Fog. When your headlights shine into fog, light is reflected back by water particles in the air, making it harder for you to see. If you use your high beam headlights in fog, your ability to see is reduced even farther. Use low beams in fog.